lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Swer, and in today's video, I'll do my 2026 journal setup. Also, I will be adding my Japan haul that you've been requesting, so follow along to watch that video. If you don't know me, I make stationery, journaling, art, painting videos, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, don't forget to click the subscribe and like button. There will be 4 parts in this video, and I'll include the timestamps in the description so you can skip and watch the parts that you're interested in. The first one will be my journal setup for 2026, where I'll share how I use my journal in 2026, and then maybe it can inspire you to do the same. Then we'll move on to my favorite stationery supplies, so the things that I always use and always have with me every day. The third will be my Japan haul, the most requested thing on this channel. And lastly will be my Japan favorites. I'll share all of those with you in just a bit. So for 2026, I'm using not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 journals. The first one will be my planner. The second one will be my mindfulness journal. The third one will be my main journal. And the fourth one is my visual journal. And the reason why I have all 4 journals at the same time is because in 2026, I want to keep my life sort of more organized, if you could call it that. Hopefully, I can commit to these journals until the end of the year, but maybe I'll do like a quarter year or half year checkup and let you know if my journaling system works for me. Let's deep dive into every one of my journals. I'm starting with the first one. This is my daily planner. This book is supposed to be in my bag all day, every day, wherever I go. So I decided to go with a thinner book than I used last year. I'll explain more. Before that, let's look at the cover. So the cover that I'm using for my planner is from Hobonichi, and this is their Trigon style. So it's a trifold cover made with fabric, and there are leather details here, there, and the flap here that they kindly included. This is the matcha or pistachio kind of green color that they had in their line of Trigon. And this is, of course, the A6. On the cover, we have a patch here kindly sewn by my friend. I'll link her store down below. She doesn't sell this, but she's an amazing sewer and she makes the best scrunchies. So if you want to get some good scrunchies or some gifts, do check them out. This patch is by the Superior Labor, and this is their Love series, I think. And I have been obsessed with this series because I love everything that has a heart shape on it because it resembles my brand logo. And then this pin is what I got from Japan, from Kyoto. This one is from Mina Perhonen. And I just stuck it here because the color kind of makes sense. And then this patch is from Pens Paper Planners. I'll also link her down below. She has a ton of patches and stamps if you want to check her out. And here we have the Traveler's Notebook Sakura Charm. This is brass. And then a mini cat paw here. And at the back pocket here, we have my handy dandy sticker book. This is my Hobonichi Techo 2026 in the size original or A6. This is the avec version, and what that means is that this one is only for half of the year, so January until June. So that way I don't have to bring such thick book around with me, because that's what happened last year, because it started off as a thin book like this. And then once you're closer to the end of the year, it would like increase in size by 3 times. And then it would become so heavy that I ended up just leaving it at home, which defeats the purpose So this year, I decided to go with the avec. Okay, let's flip through my planner. So this planner, it has a yearly overview here. So it allows you to put yearly details vertically. So these are mainly for holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries. And then we have the monthlies. So the monthly gives you like your typical calendar layout. And what I use them for is to put like important reminders, like maybe pick up laundry for the day or go to the post office or like cat vaccinations and things like that. So I will put them here. Normally I use like short forms because the boxes are kind of tiny. As long as I know what I wrote, it's fine. And then we have the dailies. So like the Techo cousin, which is the bigger sibling of this journal, this daily page allows you to put quite a bit of stuff. So the column on top of here is where I put like the foods I ate for the day. I used to have a separate food tracker, but I ended up not filling it up because it was a separate book and I had to do like double work. So I ended up just abandoning it. So this year I decided to incorporate that in my planner. So whenever I had something, I'll just put them here. And then this big area is generally for my reminders, like my to-do list, things to remember and things like that. And then at the bottom here, this is for my expenses for the day. That's how I use my planners. And then I have this, okay, don't mind this. I have this very beautiful pencil board by Junji Ito. And at the back here, I keep a small folder. This is an A6 size. This folder is by Yumi Kitagishi. And then in here, I have my sticker sheets. They're the tiny ones. I think in Japanese, they call them seals instead of stickers. So I put them all in this folder. And usually I just slide that in. And also I have this very, very cute bookmark. This was given by my lovely friend Chloe. And whenever I want to remember something, I'll just slot that in. But for now, this sits here. Planner 1, done. The next one is my mindfulness journal. And for this journal, I'm also using the Hobonichi Trigon cover in black. Same details, there are leather details all around. There's also a back pocket, but this one, I haven't put anything inside. And then on the cover, we have some patches with some cute Japanese themed designs. And then I have my Traveler's Notebook brass pen. This is a ballpoint pen. If you want to see my process of customizing this pen, you can watch my previous video. So I'm not gonna show you what's inside because it's very, very private for me. But this is just a campus notebook that has grid paper, which I prefer to lines. And then this cover is by Susu, who is a Japanese designer. So you can have a look here. So Kokuyo and Susu. And this book was so cheap. I think it's 3 ringgit Malaysian, so that's probably less than $1. And I just want to use this one because I don't want it to be for the aesthetics. I want it to be true to what I feel, and I don't want to feel so careful with it. I want to write and be raw with myself in this book. So I'm hoping towards the end of the year, I'll fill up more of these books. Like I can just stack them up in this Trigon folder. Okay, that's all for my second journal. This is my main journal. This is the Hobonichi cover for A5 notebooks. And this one is the collaboration that they did with Junji Ito. It's so stunning, isn't it? I'll show you the back as well. It's so beautiful. So they're comic strips from Junji Ito's mangas. And then when you open it, there's one design hidden here. It's so cute. Some would say it may be scary, but I find it very cute that it's hiding there. And then I'll just take this out so you can see. And then you can see that there's hidden design in the pocket. I love this cover. It's so beautiful. I couldn't pass on it. I was actually contemplating because last year I used a Tragan black in this size. But this year, because this cover was out, I couldn't pass on it. You know, I had to get it. For you guys' sakes, I'll show you what it looks like laying flat like this. So stunning. Okay. Let's stay focused. At the back pocket here, I have my A5 folder from Unikitagishi. It's essentially the same as the one in my A6 journal. But this one is bigger, so it fits more of like those proper sticker sheet sizes. So I have a ton of sticker sheets here. So because this one is only at home, I can fit as many stickers or as heavy as it can be. It won't bother me. I'll just put that folder to the side for now. I have a bookmark by Mimu Bin. She's a Korean artist and she does a lot of cat arts. And then I have a folder here. It's filled with labeled stickers. These are the ones I just chose randomly because I have a ton. So they're just labeled stickers like these. Oh, some are, okay, like those. And this big sticker is from Natalie Anderson that I got from local Koenji. If you don't know, you can watch my previous video. Okay, for this techo, for the yearly overview, I mainly focus this section for health. So whether I've taken any meds or if I have changes in weight or appetite and things like that, I'll jot down here in this section. And then we have the monthlies. So I just summarize what I've done for the day in these boxes because they are larger than the ones in the A5. It can fit quite a bit. I make this as sort of an index. So maybe years to come, whenever I flip through my journal, I can just look here as to if I want to know what I've done for the day and then see the summary here. And then if I'm interested, I can just flip forward and then I'll go to the daily pages. So that's how I'm using it now. Because it doesn't make sense if I want to use this as a memo when I already have my planner. So I feel like this would be a great index page. So every month before I start writing anything on it, I'll decorate the page first. So I still had Christmas stickers from last year and I've used them for January. And then you would have these weeklies, and these are vertical pages. So I use this section for my morning pages. After waking up, I'll take some time, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15, and write my morning thoughts of the day or maybe goals of what I would like to achieve for the day. So these verticals, like for example, one vertical is for one day and it's enough for me. And then we will have our dailies. So I won't show you much because this is my personal journal. But this is the daily page. Then I would decorate the month first on this page. And then I would put my daily entries here. I also probably hadn't mentioned this to you guys before, but the A5 size, the main journal that I'm using is also a hobonichi techo, only that it's in the size cousin, which is also A5. And it's the avec version, which is similar to my planner. It runs January to June, and then there's a second part which runs July to December. That way I can keep my journals not as puffy, and I don't want to break the spine. So yeah. I also keep a sticker book here, and this one is bigger because the size is bigger and there are bigger pockets to keep this in. And I have my stickers in here in case I need to have them on any of my pages. This sticker book is from Summary, and it's the collaboration between Show Little Happiness. I'll link them down below if you're interested. I have this strawberry charm which matches with my giant sticker. This one is a ceramic charm handmade by my Moji. I will link her Instagram down below as well. As for pen, I'm using something that matches my cover. This one is the Twist-B Carrera pen, and it has an onyx nib, which means that it has a black nib, unlike their usual nibs, which are silver. Okay, that's done with. Lastly, I have my visual journal. Ooh la la, what is that? You may ask. Before we get into all of those, I'll share with you what I have here. So on the side of my journal, I have another Maimoje charm here. This is a chili, and this is also ceramic. And then I have the Traveler's Notebook Taiyaki brass charm here. And then this journal is made by Yard Leathersmith. They're local to Malaysia, but they also sell internationally. I will link their Instagram down below as well. This journal is a Traveler's Notebook regular size, and this one is trifold, which I have been looking for the longest time. Let's dig in. So when you open this journal, it's a trifold, so it lays flat like this, and then it comes with pockets. So I have one pocket here, which I put my travel paints. So it's so sleek and so thin that it fits in my traveler's notebook. Technically, this isn't a traveler's notebook, but it's a traveler's notebook size. And then these inserts are from Traveler's Notebook. And the ones I like best is the blank 003 versions, just because the paper that they use for these inserts are spectacular. So I use this journal for painting. This is a journal that I bring with me wherever I go in case inspiration hits. And then there's also several pockets behind here. There's one big one here, and this is for my ceramic palette. So these are ceramic sheets that are glued onto this 3D printed plastic casing. It keeps the ceramic safe. And then I would put like my brushes and pens in this little pocket here. Okay, let's do some flip through, shall we? First journal here is my visual journal for travel. So what I mean by visual journal is, instead of seeing things that you like and taking photos of them and pasting them here, I draw them myself and then paint them in. That way I can capture the true feeling or the true vibe that I felt being in the place, and translating that into my own art. So this was when I went to Batu Pahat, which is in Johor in Malaysia. And then this was my trip to Penang. So as you can see, like the trip for me was super, super colorful. Everything in Penang was super vibrant. So I wanted to capture that vibrancy and translate that into my own interpretation. And then I have some more, but they're not done. But I'll show you anyways. This one was when my friend invited me to join her to her DoubleTree stay. This was at Damai Laut. And then this is supposed to be a Malacca spread, but I haven't written in it yet. I'll do that maybe after this video. And then this one is supposed to be for my trip in Kyoto, but I haven't done anything, as you can see. But it's okay, no shame. I'm showing you the unfinished parts. These are actually paintings that I did for my workshops. I run gouache workshops for people living in Malaysia. And I have done quite a few actually. I'll just show you briefly of the things we've painted in class. They're mostly foods. I have this one, a sandwich here, similar ones. Yeah, so that's still going on. I'm still doing some workshops. If you're in Malaysia, follow my Instagram and I'll keep you updated over there on the workshops that I run. And the second one, this visual journal is mainly for Japan. I haven't finished it, okay? I'm just sharing it with you guys. And also, it's super, super normal to not have finished your journals. Please don't be pressured to go beyond your capabilities. Okay, so this journal is for Japan. I still haven't done the cover page yet. Like, I haven't finished it. And then this was my Osaka trip. I've only written up till here. I was supposed to fill them in all throughout, but that hasn't been done. But yeah, Osaka was super, super vibrant. So I wanted to capture the lights, the beautiful, beautiful, like positive energy that was all around me. So yeah, those things that really piqued my interest, I put them here in my own journal. Maybe, who knows, one day I'll sell a zine or something on my journal if anyone is interested. And then when I went, it was autumn, so I had these like the fallen leaves on the ground that were that I saw in Kyoto, in Osaka. I drew them here, and also this spread. I actually like this one because I painted a human being here, and this uncle was super, super cool. His fashion was really like super, super eye-catching. So yeah, I became a creep, and then I just drew in front of him, like not obviously, like not super obvious. I kind of hid and like drew him from afar and painted him in. Yeah. What else? Okay, I have a few more here. I think this was an overall Japan thing. I think it wasn't. And this is the Tokyo Tower, and then this one was not like specific to Kyoto or Osaka. And then because I went to Nintendo World, of course I had to paint Mr. Toad. Okay, more coming soon. Okay, I haven't finished it. But this one, I promise you, it's way better than the other two. This one is my cafe journaling, and what that is whenever I go to cafes or restaurants, I will draw and paint them. So this was a cafe, a stationery cafe in Cheras. This was my first entry. And then I have, I went to like a Thai place, and then this was a shawarma, like barbecue kind of thing. This one was some rice that I ate. And then this, oh my god, this spread, I love this spread so much because it looks so yummy. This one was when I went to a pastry fest, I think. It's called Salon du Pain. and everything was so beautiful. I couldn't eat and buy each and everything, so I just not stared, but I went up to the display and just quickly sketched the pastries that were so interesting to me. And then during this period, I think I was super obsessed with Chopin. This was when I knew the existence of Chopin, so I went crazy. Yeah, I bought a ton of Chopin. And then this one was a Turkish restaurant that me and my family went to. And then they had this really wonderful spread, like on your table. It was huge. So I wanted that to be like the focus of this spread, so I painted it like this. And then this was a bagel cafe that I went to. I think this was a matcha cafe. And then I had pepper lunch. This thing is amazing. I love pepper lunch. I wish I can have it now. And then yeah, sometimes I would draw random things as well, not just foods. This was grilled fish that I had in, I think it was Terengganu. I think Terengganu, yeah. And then some soy sauce. This was so good, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I wanted to buy a bottle for myself, but I couldn't find it. And then this was for my mom's. We were celebrating my mom. I can't remember what for, but we were in Kuantan. And then she really wanted to try this French-owned cafe. So we went, and the food was amazing. I haven't finished drawing in the food, but it's okay. You just move on. Sometimes it happens. And this was a coffee place. It's called 8 Ounce, and this was at their KLCC branch. And this was a cafe called STG. They're quite popular, and this was in Ipoh. So the story was that me and my husband, if you don't know, if you've never been to Ipoh, it's a super hot city. Beautiful nonetheless, but super hot. We wanted somewhere air conditioned so we could rest a bit. So we went into this random store. We thought it was random. Like, we didn't even consider what kind of store it was. We were just hot. So we went upstairs, and they had the most beautiful display. This was their wall decor, and I just sat in front of the wall and painted while taking in the air conditioning. And then they had like luggages that were a part of the decor, and I felt like it was so unique, and I had it painted in as well. This was a hawker place that me and my husband went. So it's a place where you sit, and then you can order from like different stalls around you. So you would get different dishes on your table. So I painted in whatever we ordered that day. And this was my anniversary lunch with my husband. We ate gyukatsu. I love gyukatsu. And then we went to Donya, which is also a cafe next to TRX. And I think they use such good egg washes. Like, the bakes look glistening, and it's just a shame not to paint. So I had them painted in my visual journal. And these are the wash paints that I use. I use Holbein. And then this cafe, this is Analog. It's situated in Subang. They have the best broski, as they call it. It's brownie and cookies mixed together. So that's what this is. I haven't had a second bite of this since I went on this day. So I hope I can get to taste that again this year. And then I painted in the drinks that I had, the pasta that I had. It was amazing. And then their popular menu was chicken katsu ramen. If you have the chance to go, you should try this. And also the aglio olio. To me, the aglio olio is amazing. But yeah, Analog Cafe. And then this was at a cafe in Kuantan. This is a bread shop. It was a bakery, but they were kind of hit. So they did have like a huge stamp for me to use, which I stamped directly to my journal. Now I painted the paper bag and the breads that we got for the day. Of course, another shopan because I really like shopan. And then my favorite laksa. And then this one, oh, we went to Sahara Tent. This was in Ampang. And they had the best kebabs. And then my brother also ordered pizza, which surprisingly is amazing because they used like another type of bread and it was so soft and very nice. This was BDF, Boys Don't Cry. Boys Don't Fry. Yeah. And this was at Wisma Causeway. Me and my husband wanted to try because it was kind of viral on TikTok. We went and maybe we'll, I don't know. I don't know if I would go again, but yeah. And then this was at Auntie Nat's. I'm just showing you the places. I know most of you won't even know where these places are, but I'm just showing you the places that bring joy to me. This was Jibiko. We went with my family. Sushijiro, my favorite sushi chain. My favorite sushi chain in Malaysia. It's really nice, very cheap. And then this was Woshin. We went with our friends. Super cheap, very nice, but long lines. So if you want to go, maybe you can make a booking. And then Fika was also a coffee shop. And then this was when we ate crab. I couldn't figure out how to draw crab on like the crab that we ate. So that's still a work in progress, but the chicken wings looked very good and it was very good. You should go, even if you don't have budget for crab, just go for the chicken wing. It's so amazing. And this was a new cafe that we went. It's called Barcode. Do you know that there's even a home cinema inside of the cafe? It's bonkers. And then, yeah, that's all for this journal. So I am hoping to fill up these empty pages this year. I still have a ton of empty pages. I am hoping to fill up these empty pages and hopefully add more inserts in here, not just 3. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. As for my stationery favorites, I'll share all of the things that I like with you in this section. First off, we have my handy dandy pencil case. It wasn't supposed to be a pencil case. This one is from Beyond the Vines. This is just a temporary pouch that I'm using because it fits everything perfectly. The first things first is my dip pen. This one is the Kakimori brass knit dip pen. And how it works is that you just dip your pen in inks and then you can have the thinnest strokes to the thickest strokes with only one dip pen. And then to rinse it, you just simply put it in water and it's all good to go. So I really like the flexibility of this pen and I got this one from Japan. And then of course, my white gel pens. These work great for lettering but also for painting. For me to do all those highlight details, I'll sometimes just use gel pens. These are from Sakura Jelly Roll, and this one is the Tachikawa Pure White. They work the same. If you can get your hands on either one, it's similar. And then I have my new favorite pen. This is also from Japan. This is the Tombow pencil that I have, and I'm not sure of the actual name. I think it's Eco something. And it's named that way because the body of the mechanical pencil is actual wood, as you would use like your regular pencil. So they use the same barrel to make this mechanical pencil. And I like how light it is. So, and the color, I think there are 5 colors available. And because green is my favorite, I got this one. And then this pen is the pen that most people ask me for. So this is the Pentel Brush Sign Pen Pigment. I know the name is a bit like all over the place, but if you know about Pentel pens, there are two types. There's this one, the pigment pens, and let me show you. And there's also this one. This one is the brush sign pen, but it's the normal one. And this one is not waterproof, so if you put water on top of this pen, it would smudge. So this one is the one I always go for, not this one. And then because we have pencils, of course, we would have erasers. These are my current favorites. This one is the mono one. So you can roll up your eraser like this. And then it's small enough and very ergonomic, so it makes erasing my sketches very easy. And then this one is the mono 0. And this one is the one with the rectangular shape. So it gets into very, very small areas while also being quite sturdy. I had the smaller, rounder one, but whenever I try to erase, it like a small part of it will detach because it is very small. This one is a perfect size. And then I would have a water brush with me. I don't normally use water brush. I only use it if I don't have a water source. So I'll always have this water brush handy with me at all times. If I do have a water cup of some sort, I will use my Tintoretto brush. So this is the synthetic brush and this one is number 6. If I'm at home or if I bring my brushes out with like a brush holder or something, I would always bring my Camlon Pros. These are by a brand called Artedje. I don't know how to pronounce it honestly. Artedje, something like that. And so these are the Camlon Pro lines, which have the red band here. If you're into gouache and you're looking for a brush that is quite bendy, this is it. This is my go-to. I have a ton of this and I did stock up a few from Japan because it is relatively cheaper. It is a Japanese brand and it's cheaper in Japan. For letterings and such, I would use this one. It's also by Artedje, but it's called Camlon Pro Prata. So it has a bigger handle, a fatter handle if you could call it, and it tapers off like that. Favorite. You've seen this one. This is the Kakimori nib. So it's quite famous for its nib because it has this quite unique nib head. But also the inks are really, really good. So for me, I always search for pigment inks or inks that are waterproof because I want to sketch and paint on top. And if I use normal inks, it will smudge and it will be a disaster. Or sometimes for other people, for some people, it works. That's just the style that we use. But for me, I prefer a waterproof one. And this one is in the shade Mukuri. It's amazing. I have put this ink into my 2Z pen and it works amazing. I love this one. It's dark green, like really, really dark green, but also pretty muddy. So it's like black, but it has a green tint, if that makes sense. Love this. And my favorite pair of scissors is this Kokuyo scissor. This one, I'll have to like link the name down below because I can't remember it now. But it's perfect for cutting up PET tapes because it this like the material that they have, it's like resistant to sticky things. So if you cut tapes and things like that, the stickiness won't stick. And then of course, because I kept on talking about painting and such, I would have my favorite painting palette. This one is also the same one as the one in my visual journal, but it's bigger and it fits more paints. So in this palette, I have about, I think, almost 60 colors. So for me, I don't like mixing colors that much. To me, it's just not my style. So I prefer to have every color I can get my hands on. It's a bad habit, but that's how I work. So my gouache palette is all in here. And then when you have paints, you would have to have something to mix in. This one is my favorite palette of all time. But unfortunately, for those of you who are looking for something similar, this is made by yours truly. I made this during my ceramic era last year, and I have stopped making palettes. So this is one of a kind, if you could call it so. Now onto the exciting part. I'm showing you my Japan haul. These are the stickers that I got from the Yumi Kitagishi pop-up at local Koenji. These are Christmas trees, and it's with her design, and I don't think I'll ever use them. They're so precious. And in the same spirit, I have bought her like Christmas cards. So these are supposed to be hung as decor, but I just make it into a bookmark. And then of course, when you're in Japan, the land of the Mofusando, you will get the stickers. So I got myself these stickers. They're pretty seasonal, so if you're able to go, make sure you just buy the stickers that you see that you like, because who knows when they'll have the same stickers produced. And also in Japan, you have to buy the B-side label stickers because they're the best stickers for your luggages. So I have placed all of my B-side label stickers on my luggage, and this is the one I'm left with. So I'm showing you this milk design. And for postcards, I got myself quite a few, but I'll show you just like a little bit, the ones that are pretty interesting. This one, the first one is by Rokaku, and this is the mermaid design. I was quite intrigued with the foiling detail of this postcard and how the cutting is as if it's a stamp. That's a very cute detail. And then we have these ones. These are by an artist called Hohoemi, and their designs are as if it's like riso. So it's like as if I have my own 3 mini riso prints, but they're actually not. They're like those luster paper kind of thing, but the colors are amazing. And then I also got a few postcards from Traveler's Notebook, but these are your typical designs. I think they're quite staple. Like if you go, you would get it because it's not that expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I don't think it was much. And when I went to Tobichi in Kyoto, I got myself the Yumi Kitagishi sticker. This one is meant to be used on your hobonichi, but I'll just use wherever I feel like. But these stickers are very well made, and it's so pretty that I feel I don't want to use it, but I have to. We have to use all of our stickers in 2026, okay? And then at the same store, I got this sticker. This is by Iyo Okumi, and these are transparent stickers. The more popular product that they came out with were, I think, the pencil boards, and as well as the 5-year cover. It was very beautiful, but it was way over my budget, so I got their sticker. And then this one is a letter set from Syria. It was only 110 yen, which is like barely 3 ringgit Malaysia. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, I do have a letter that I have to send, so maybe I'll use this one. And then at the Travels Factory store in Narita, you can get these huge stickers, and they're meant to be on your luggages. So this is only exclusive to Narita, the Narita outlet. So if you're ever in Tokyo and you're flying in and out of Narita, you should definitely make a pit stop to the Traveler's Notebook store in Narita and get yourself these amazing huge stickers. And then I showed you this before in the vlog. This has been my favorite purchase, or maybe one of my favorite purchases. This is the Superior Labor heart-shaped zipper wallet, and it's just so cute. Have you ever seen something that cute? It's fully made out of leather, and then but the downside is it can only fit like a few coins, but it's perfect for your wired headphones. So that's what I keep in there. Very handy. And when you're in Japan, you have to get toyo boxes. These are metal boxes that you usually use for your hardware stuff. That's what it was intended to be in the beginning, but the stationery community catched on, and we're using these boxes now to put our stationery, stickers, and what have you. These are the ones that Toyo Box has a collaboration with the Travelers company. And I like this sort of material that they have for this collab because apparently it's supposed to patina. So I'm quite excited to see how that will turn out for my boxes. And also I got myself this size of Toyo Box. I've collected quite a few over the years, but this one specifically, I haven't had it before. So because I am sort of collecting the army green boxes, so I chose an army green color for this size. This is the first riso print that I bought from Japan. It's actually from, I think, an American artist. Yeah, Natalie Anderson. Yeah, Natalie Anderson, I think, is an American artist, but her works are very, very beautiful. And she does a lot of work with riso, and I'm glad I could get my hands on this one. I paid this one for 5,500 yen, which was quite steep, but it's well justified in my opinion. And then the second riso print is this huge one. This is an A3 size. And then this one is also by the artist Hohoemi. And this big size was only 3,300 yen. I just like this one because it's like bread and it's very like relatable. So I'll have this framed and hang up quite soon. And then when I was at the Yumi Kitagishi pop-up, I also bought her wrapping papers, but I don't think they're proper wrapping papers. I think they're just decorative papers because the size is just A4. It can't wrap anything. So each design comes with 4 copies. And then, so we have this one, beautiful. And the last one, we have this red print. But I like the quality. It's those like washi paper. Very fancy. But we'll see. I won't use this to wrap anything. Maybe for junk journaling. We'll see. And if you watched my previous video, you guys know that I found the cheapest stationery store in Japan. And if you want to know where that is, you'll have to watch that video. And I got myself these sketchbooks. These are my favorite ones. They're the Art Creation Sketchbook by Royal Talents. And they're actually based in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. So I was really surprised that the prices that they had at the store was only 550 yen. So that is like 15 ringgit. Bonkers, it's crazy because in Malaysia, I think it's almost 40 ringgit. If you want to know like the comparison. So I got myself a lot, but I'll show you just a little bit. So decent. And maybe because I have quite a few sketchbooks that are already filled in. If you're interested in watching my sketchbook tour, let me know down in the comments below. Because I don't know if you're interested. If you are, can you leave like a comment down below so I know, and then I'll make that video and I'll post it here so you can have a look. If you don't know, these sketchbooks are made with cream paper. So they're like ivory color, they're not white. But for some of you who do prefer white paper, you can buy the cork cover ones. So these cork cover ones have white paper. So that's a little bit special about them. Just an additional info for you. And last but not least, my favorite purchase from Japan was this one. This is the Mofusan Kirameko plushie, and then it comes in a blind box, and I was lucky enough to pull this bear one. It's so cute. It lives on my bag forever now. Now onto my Japan favorites. These are the things that I got from Japan that I feel like it's worth sharing with you. The most obvious one that you see here are these Kewpie babies. These are, I think, the origin of Sunny Angels, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But they're the mascot for the Kewpie mayo that is very popular and very yummy. And these are just their like colored transparent versions. They're also called sofubi, which is soft vinyl. And I think I got a blue, a green, a yellow, a red, as well as a fully transparent one. Love these. I have so many of these Kewpie dolls, but they're the, like the full flesh ones, not these transparent ones. These are really cool. I was like so excited when I saw them. I got them from Hands in Shibuya. So you can, I'm not sure because there's a lot of floors there. You'll have to see like which floor has like toys, and they would be there amongst all the other soft vinyls. And then also this one, this Kewpie baby is very special. As you can see, it's golden. And this one was a collaboration between Kewpie, I think the company is Obitsu, and Beams. So you can get this one from Beams Japan. This one specifically I got from the Kyoto Beams, which was located also at the Travelers Factory Kyoto store. Also, we had a ton of gacha toys, but I'll show you my most favorite ones. The first ones are these sad Kisaten inspired little minifigures. And the best part is that they light up. It doesn't really show, but it does light up in total darkness. And then I also have, I have the melon soda, the pudding, the jello. This isn't the pudding, this is the jello. And then the pudding. So this one has a yellow light. I think they're all like white light, but And then this is the coffee. So sad coffee. So I have 4 of them and I'm very happy. The next gacha series are these ones. So this is a designer piece. These are from a ceramic artist, very popular apparently in Japan, called Hongama. And then their gacha miniature sculptures really do look like ceramics. Like, we thought they were ceramics at first, but they're just vinyl ones with really, really high quality materials. So we got ourselves the ghost. I think we got like 4 ghosts when we rolled. And then we got the cat, which was the one we wanted most. And then this one, this is a husband and wife set. I think these are all reminiscent of their like actual ceramic piece. So yeah, I'm very happy that we have this collection. And then this one is a Yumi Kitagishi plushie, and this one is a black cat. It comes with 2 designs, the white and the black cat, if you watch my previous video. And this is the black cat. The size is so good. I think it's a bit expensive for what it is, but I have no regrets. And because I already bought this, they coincidentally, the Yumi Kitagishi gacha was out, I think, on our final week in Japan. And then I rolled these 4. We went to so many gacha stores. I think we went to maybe 5 Bandai stores. And until we discovered that these were available at C+. So C+ is also a gacha branch. And then we were in Tokyo, and then in Shinjuku. And then we just look up like the closest gacha place. We were already going back at that point, but we were like, okay, one last gacha store. And then we went and we saw these, and I finished it. Like it was only half was left, like in the gacha machine. So I rolled all of them and I sold my duplicates to my friends. My other favorite is this stained glass charm. This one we saw in Kyoto. We were on our way to the river, and then we saw a stained glass store. I thought they were having like an exhibition, but apparently they were selling all of their stuff. And this one is a gift from my husband. So he gifted this to me, and I put it on my traveler's notebook. And then we have this very cute fueki charm. This is if you don't know, it's like I think a nostalgic Japanese glue that kids use in school. And they sold this, and I was just elated. I love the fueki design, and I was happy to find a mini one. I could make it a charm, put it on my neck, or I could display it on my traveler's notebook. And also I have its brother. I saw this, it was only 900 yen, and I was like, yes. In my head, it would be a great decor in my house. So I got it. And then I was wondering like, hey, why were they taping this? Like, I was thinking it was gonna be just like one sculpture kind of thing. And then when I open it, surprise, surprise, there are cotton buds. They're mini cotton buds, not mini, they're gigantic. They're cotton buds in here. It's a good deal for me. I love cotton buds. TMI, but I really love them. But these are kind of huge to use, so I'm just gonna keep them in here and not use them. Because I wanted it for the casing anyway. So yeah, we have the really big one. And then the tiny one. If you don't know, this is the actual glue. So you pop off the lid, and it's like a solid glue inside, and you take like a spatula and scoop that in and spread it on your paper. So the original, the big brother, and then we have the tiny one on top. The tiny one on top. And of course, my most favorite one is this mirror that we did. If you want to see the process of how we did this mirror, you can watch my previous video, okay? I can't flip it because otherwise it would, reflect the mess behind the camera. So I'm just gonna show you like this, okay? I actually have a ton more stuff. I'll insert like a picture here so you can see. And if I were to make a video of each and everything, we would probably have to be here for a full day, and that's not sustainable for you or for me. And that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed watching my haul, watching my journal setup. Do let me know if you have recommendations on how you use your journal, if it worked for you. Let me know down in the comments below because I love to talk with you guys. Lately, I've been getting really nice comments, and it made me feel very good. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of me. Thank you. Bye, lovely.